so he call me ice cream.
Hi, this is my first actual YouTube video, so it's gonna be shitty, but enjoy my journey. This video is gonna be about goths and conservative goths specifically, and how TikTok and everything kind of ruined the whole meaning behind it.
Everybody's so creative.
Before I say anything, I'd just like to mention I am not putting any rules on anything. Like, dress however you want. But I'm gonna have some points, okay? Watch the whole video. Now I'm gonna say something that no one cannot agree with, okay? And if you don't, argue with the wall. Goth is about style, the makeup, the clothes, music. Gotta be goth to listen to the music. And the one that angers a lot of people, the the politics. Goth actually is a subculture that goes all the way back to the 1980s and originated from the United Kingdoms. Good job, British. Good job. From everything I've found, correct me if I'm wrong, but different subcultures like pastel goth, punk goth, I can't think of any right now, sorry, a bit foggy, but all I know is those are still goth. Like, I don't think anything about the music and politics changes. It's just the way you dress and do your makeup. So I feel like it's kind of wrong to talk about goth culture and not even talk about the music. But the music, hell yeah, 10 out of 10. In order to be goth, I'm not trying to set rules, but everyone can agree with it, especially goth. In order to be goth, you have to listen to the music. Like in the girl in the video, she can be goth. She is goth. Look at the music she's listening to. It's not really how you dress, but it's mainly about the music, you know? Like how she's goth. She's goth. She can totally be goth if she wanted to. She can be goth if she listens to the music. Man, even he can be goth, okay? Don't hate on my boy. Goth's music started from punk, post-punk, like songs like that, music like that. And the genres include death rock, goth rock, and cold waves, I believe. And fun fact, you don't have to dress goth 24/7 to be goth, okay? You're goth if you listen to the music. You don't have to be heavy eyeliner and your hair like that 24/7, okay? Now let's talk about the fashion, okay? So obviously it has a dark aesthetic and was influenced by the Victorian, I'm not going to even try pronounce it, I cannot read. But I'm not going to sit here and lecture you on how dark your clothes are supposed to be. Because there's different subcultures to the goth umbrella that you can even fit a bit of color in there, okay? I'm going to say how a lot of people don't know the difference between e-girl and goth style. Talk about the style, okay? And honestly, we sexualize goth way too much, to the point people don't even know what the actual goth is. Guys talk about how, oh, I want a big titty goth girlfriend, but then they show an e-girl. Be fucking for real. I'm not gonna sit here and police how you're supposed to dress, but let's not sexualize it, okay? Way too weird and disgusting. Ew. And the moment some people see baby bats, and they get a bit creepy, okay? Okay. Icky. Ew. But the main thing I wanted to talk about in this corner is Dolls Kill. Don't support it. Shein Goth. Don't support it. Timu Goth. Don't support it. Anything that supports child labor, rape, racism, anything like that, you're not a goth, and please do not support these businesses. They are not good, and if you do, you're just a poser. What I do recommend is thrifting. Go into good old Goodwill and find yourself some good clothes. And if you're still gonna sit here and say, but my local Goodwill doesn't have good costs. Okay, whine about it. Go to the corner and make it yourself. I'm being dead butt, okay? Go make it yourself. Do not buy from Dolls Kills. Not only it's expensive, like Jesus Christ, look at those ridiculous prices. Crazy. But they support a lot of things that goes against goth, and it's just weird calling yourself goth and then buying doll kills. Oh my god, I cannot talk. But I really do like this creator. She talks about it really good. Check out her TikTok account. Love it. Obviously she doesn't notice me senpai, but she talks about how Dolls Kills is really, really not good, and she's honestly the whole reason why I wanted to make this video, partly. But anyways, this is a bit of a list on stuff I know and I'm aware of they did. It's questionable decision in the Black Lives Matter movement, odd t-shirt lines on their t-shirts, and allegations from allegedly stealing from smaller companies. And I know I already said this, but Dolls Kills is so expensive. Why would you want to buy from that? It's crazy expensive. But you can make that stuff yourself, especially everything that has holes and just cute and simple accessories in a bag. Make it yourself. It's going to be so much more fun and a lot more customizable if you just make it yourself. DIY. 5 minutes crafts. But now Shein. Let's talk about Shein. Shein is horrible. We already know about Shein. If you don't, you have the internet for a reason. But please come back watching my video when you don't want to do that. But your clothes, like I said about Dolls Kills, so easy to make yourself. Anything with holes. Just grab a fork. I did this before actually. And like rip the chisels out of your clothes, you know? And anything like gloves, you can go thrift it, and DIY it. I want you guys to DIY it so bad. It's so good and honestly way better than fast fashion. And we all know fast fashion is so bad and goes, hate it. And if you really didn't know about the Shein allegations, I think I can say that. Allegations, if it's okay if you accidentally bought from there if you didn't know, but if you do it on purpose as you buy it, and if you really don't want to thrift it because there's no places you can buy it, even though I'm pretty sure you can DIY it or thrift it and get it better places, but you can find under other companies. I'm gonna put some up on the screen, so if you're drawing, look at the screen, please.
Oh, he's a maggot. He's my friend.
Why didn't you just say that? I love maggots.
Do you really?
No. Politics. Hell yeah. So, there's a thing called conservative goths, and they're just on here saying,
well, I listen to music-based subculture.
Sorry, that means they're stuttering. I'm sorry. And people say it's a sub-style culture based on the music. I can wear goth clothes and be Republican, and you can't do nothing about it. Okay. But they don't claim you. Goths do not claim you. Don't claim you. Goths are usually left-winged politics views. They support creativity and please tell me what word I'm trying to say. And why I say you should totally DIY all your shit, because you're supporting. Goths are tolerant of diversity and non-violence. Okay? So if you see any conservative goths or racist goths saying, you can't be goths because you're black, poser, point at them and say, poser. Okay? But usually they do not support society norms, and they want everyone to be themselves. And free thinkers, I could talk to in a minute. Free thinkers, oh my god. But mainly they just fight for equal rights and to stop pushing society norms, and we all good. They're also free thinkers and really, really like that. They value free thinking and freedom of expression, so just say everyone has a voice, okay? Everyone has a voice. Hi, this is editing me forgetting to put something in. But goth is a youth style that started in the late 1970s to early 1980s that came from other subcultures like punk, blah blah, but became more noticeable in the 1990s, okay? Like that. And honestly, they started because it was a movement to say frick you to the government, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I'm sorry, I couldn't find enough. I was editing and now I can't put that in because it'd be way too much work if I did that. I'm sorry. But they had strong beliefs in the beginning. That's the whole reason why they were even created. So now it's weird to try and erase that from its history and background. It's so weird. And honestly, I noticed something. A lot of new styles that are coming in, I'm not hating, but like the clean girl, cleaning everything, don't have a lot of background or reason, okay? You don't have to have a reason to dress like something. But personally, I like Garu. Oh my god, it's adorable. I am so jealous of people who can wear like stuff like that. But from what I know, it started because they were sexualizing women. So they started dressing like that, not to appeal to the male gaze, but accessorizing. And it's also heavily influenced. The Korean are heavily influenced by American culture, and it's also like that. So because women kept getting, so they just like started wearing clothes that men wouldn't find sexually pleasing. It's not a big deal that all new styles don't have meaning behind them. I think it's cute, okay? Dress however you want. I don't care. I'm the last person to care, okay? Have you seen my wardrobe? It's ugly. But now people are trying to erase the real meaning behind other subcultures. You don't need to know every little bit about them, but it's weird to purposely try to erase any style, especially when it has to do with politics, just because it's music based. What? Also, I have been noticing something. Anytime any style goes any amount of viral, people on TikTok water it down so much, and I find it so funny and also so sad. Like, did you see what they did to Garu? I know I keep talking about that. I feel like I'm talking about it too much in a video about goth, culture. But still, like, I'm so sad about what they did. Like Garu, real Garu, fake Garu, TikTok Garu, okay? Real goth, TikTok goth, sad on how much they water it down. Like, personally, can we stop watering it down and be more unique? Not everything needs to be clean girl. Stop cleaning. Something I noticed is clean girl goth, okay? What I noticed, there's a difference between broke goth and clean girl goth. Is broke goth, you're broke, so you can't really afford the need to have all the accessories and dark tone clothes to be goth, but you still listen to the music. Clean girl goth, it's just clean girl, preppy, but black clothes, okay? And it waters down the goth whole aesthetic so much. If I saw you down the street, it's like, oh, it's just a clean girl with black clothes. I'm not hating on clean girls, but stop watering down it so much. Like, goth is about creativity, okay? Free thinking, sure. Creativity. Dramaticness, That's what I want to see for goth. But I'm not hating. It's just, Why does TikTok have to water it down so much? I find it so dumb. And also, there's a bit of Christians who believe all goths are Satanist believers, worship the devil. So what if they do? Okay, I personally do not believe in any sort of God. If there is a God, what's up? But I do not believe, I'm not disrespecting any of that. But just because a girl goes out with heavy eyeliner, dark, cool-looking clothes that I wish I could wear, headphones that are playing goth music, that darker tones, pale skin, makeup skin, doesn't mean they worship the devil. And if they do, mind your own business. Doesn't make them devils, okay? I find it weird. Also, I have noticed that people of color, when they wear the white base, they call it white face. One, I didn't even know that was a thing. Two, you don't have to wear it. You don't have to wear it to be goth, okay? Try to goth is not the only acceptable goth there is, okay? And I get a little mad when people look at any other kind of goth and say, you're not goth because you're black, when they say that to a person of color. Or they say, you're not goth because you don't look trad goth. They're still goth. It's music-based a lot, and the political views. And I find it so weird when people say you gatekeep goth whenever they see a person not fully black lipstick, you know what I'm trying to say? Also, people of color have been a part of the goth movement since the beginning, I say. I preach it. They have been a part of the whole movement since the beginning. There is no place for racism in the goth community whatsoever. They'll kick you out with a bucket. That doesn't make any sense, but you get what I mean. Also, there is a difference between goth and gothic. Goth, you're a real goth. Sorry, that sounded like I was gatekeeping it, but like, you listen to the music. Gothic is just, you dress up a bit darker, okay? You're a bit mysterious and dark, and people call you emo when they see it on the streets. But most goths you meet are not usually gatekeeping it. As long as you appreciate the music, they'll be like, what's up, man? What's up? Also, I know I just said you have to appreciate the goth music to be goth. But also, you don't have to only deeply only listen to goth music to appreciate it. You can also listen to other alternative subcultures like scene music. First one popped into my head, emo music. You can listen to that and still be goth. You are not only strictly allowed to listen to goth music. Listen to whatever you want, not only one. And I'm going to hold a microphone as I preach this. Goth is not a religion. You can be any religion and still be goth, or be goth and still be Christian or whatever. It's not religion-based, so don't worry. If you're Christian and want to be goth, you're okay. And if anyone says anything about it, didn't God say not to judge or whatever? I don't know the exact phrase. As I say again, I am not religious, but I know in the Bible somewhere, in a lot of Bibles, they have views where you're supposed to be a good person and not judge other people, so talk to them about that. How you like that? But then again, I technically can't stop anyone from calling themselves anything they want or stop anyone from wearing anything they want. I'm just telling y'all what real goth is. So do what you want, wear what you want, listen to what you want. I don't care. Be who you want to be. Be who you are for your pride. Bye.